how's it going? No, Mary Jane, this isn't Freaky Friday, honey. This is just live. Let me pop out and see who's here or who's talking. Well, it says there's 13 people here, but just me and Mary Jane are the only ones talking. Um, Let me just make sure this is public, right? All right. Hey, Betty, how's it going? All right, let me just pop out my chat, bring it back over, and um, go to live chat. Hey, everybody, how we doing? Just a quick, off the cuff. Yeah, don't look at my hair; it's all over the place. Just a quick off the cuff live. I'm taking a break. I've been up actually. I know, folks. I know. I usually am never out of bed before 10 a.m., between 9 and 10 a.m., but I've been up 2 days in a row since 8. Actually, this morning I was up quarter to 8. Hey, 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 hi. How's everybody doing? Now, remember, folks, only put Bev in caps and then the rest in lower font if you want to try and get my attention, and no more than two emojis. Whatever is going on with this YouTube visible moderator glitch thing is still booting people. Carol Toy, thank you. I love your hair. I'm feeding chickens. Well, Carol, when you come back in, let us know if you got timed out for capitals, because we're not doing that to anybody, right? Hey, all right. Now I can actually say hi to people because there's a list here. Ann Bartz, Betty Randall, Seashell Aloha, Carol McKinney, Carol Toy, Charlie R., Cindy Howard, CFF. Hey, I haven't seen you in a bit. Diane Finazzo, Eddie Murray, Heather Finley, Helen 22, Hope Britton, CS, Jackie Shade Garden, Julie Otteson, Jill, Karen Ludwig, Laurel Travis, Lynn Marie, Mary Jane, Melody Ray, Minnesota Country Girl, Nicole Shoup, me, Paula Bowie, Ramblin' Rose, Sherry Leach, Skippy Jones, and Super Marie. Hi. Let me go back to live chat here. How's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? I'm taking a break at the moment because I've been up fairly early today, 2 days in a row. I'm actually trying to get into a routine so that I can go to bed earlier. I still don't sleep any better, but if I go to bed earlier and get up earlier, at least I feel like I'm getting more accomplished. But when Howie goes back to work, I get up and make him breakfast at 5 in the morning, right? And then I go back to bed, and it takes me like an hour and a half to get back to sleep, right? So that's why when he goes back to work, it's like I'd rather stay up, right? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Whose birthday is it today? Seashell, how is Kauai today? What's happening? I'm so achy. I don't know what's happening. Not much. I'm good, thanks, Bev. Feeling calmer now that you're live. Why? What's going on, sweetheart? Remember, I get lots of messages all day long. What's going on, sweetheart? Hey, Bourbon, how's it going? And under pressure, pushing down on us, pushing down on you. Just cleaning the house so the dog can mess it up again. Oh, Carol Crutter, you're preaching to the choir. I kid you. Oh, you know what? Excuse me, folks. I will be right back. As much as I love you all, I do have to monetize this video. They don't just automatically monetize these anymore. So I forgot. Done. Save. All right, now I have to go back to I have to find you guys again. There we go. Let me just pop out my chat again. And go to live chat. So what's everybody up to today? Like I was saying, Bev, I got the seeds yesterday. Thanks so much for them and your kind note. I will be starting some this weekend. Oh, I'm glad they got there in time. I really am. Hey, Autumn Gypsy and Donna Lull. How's it going? Oh, well, thank you, Donna. I actually saw that. So I hope you took advantage of reading the welcome post I have up for all new subscribers. Bev, one road only on North Shore, heavy rain, landslides cut off North Shore, boats and helicopter only. Wow. Wow. Well, here it has been melting for 2 days. We had a bit of a wind and rainstorm last night where the rain was so heavy, it almost sounded like, pebble-sized hail. It almost sounded like pebbles hitting our window, but it was just rain. It was just that heavy, and the wind was high. But you know what? I aired out the whole house yesterday. Oh, yeah, absolutely. All I said yesterday was hello, and YouTube blocked me for the whole live session. Really, honey, please be careful. Please be careful, that you don't do too much in... Carol, let me know if you get timed out. It's not us. It's not us, Aldo. Everybody will hear you being warned. Like if one of the moderators warned you and I see it, I will say it. I will warn you myself. And then the entire page will see that we timed you out or booted you. Nobody gets just mysteriously booted except by YouTube. Ann Bartz, I'm dehydrating potatoes and ricing some for the freezer. Well, I'm dehydrating banana. Not bananas, pureed banana. I'm hoping I'll be able to make it into a powder, although I'm not sure how the sugar's going to let me do that, but we'll see. Hey, Helen Burke. How's it going? I've been in pain. Suburban Hillbilly says, I've been in pain with my feet and ankles for months. My dog, Molly, my heart passed away Monday, trying to heal many things. Oh, Bourbon. I am so sorry for your loss. Our pets are God's nanny cams, as far as I'm concerned. He sees us. He watches us through how we treat our pets. They're God's nanny cams. I'm so sorry. I didn't get botted this time with caps. I did once before. Well, there you go. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Good day, Bev. Hey, Plaid Nanny, and everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm actually doing really well. I just edited and uploaded chapter 6 for Anne of Windy Poplars. And I'm now taking a break with you guys. I don't think the banana video is going to be ready for tomorrow, but we'll see. But now I'm visiting with you guys before I go and edit chapter 7 and then, meet up with, Freaky Friday later. Yes, I'm medicating because when I sit down to rest and take a break from something like loading the dishwasher or whatever, I will take a puff. That's just the way I roll. And I may smoke 2 of them a day. May smoke 2. But please pay no attention to the woman behind the fan. Oh! Our friends from the Gossip Factory are here and thumbing us down as usual. But that's okay. We'll pray for them. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear for your loss, Bourbon. Utter chaos! How's it going? Woke up to another baby goat. Oh, wow! I so miss. Now listen, folks, I am going to do my best to start opening videos with Life with the Wolfies. For the simple reason is somebody so nicely pointed out that we really aren't much of a homestead anymore, nor are we a half acre. So I say it, but I say it because I've been saying it for so long. right? So I'm going to really, really try and, start saying life with the Wolfies. My back is hurting today too. I slept weird or something. Yeah, that can do it. In that it can be that simple, right? After after 4 long grueling months. Oh yeah, your renovations. My renovations have finally come to an end. I'm so happy I cried. Oh, Aldo, what you went through. Seriously? There's not too many contractors out there that I actually trust, right? One of our very dearest friends, the very first winter we lived here, we didn't have a proper roof. It had a kind of a very low slope tin roof. Because when houses back in the day, when this house was built, houses around here, well, this is hill country, right? So, the folks would cut out a slab and the property and say, okay, we got that for you. And they would put up a house according to their means without benefit of a mortgage. Why? Because then they didn't have to have anything to code, and they didn't have to have insurance. If you have a mortgage, you have to have a insurance. In order to have insurance, things have to be to code. So when the first winter, it took us 2 months of evenings and weekends just to make it so that we could move in. Like everything was stripped from this place. There was no light fixtures. There was no pump. There was no, the furnace was gone. Windows were broken, the whole 9 yards. So we finally got it organized enough for winter, and the ice was backing up under the roof and then melting and running down into the walls because we had a nice toasty wood stove going. And then it was coming up and squishing up between my living room floorboards. So we had to get on the roof, shovel it off. Well, I didn't. Howie and the boys did. Shoveled off the roof, tarped it off. And then in the spring, we had to call the insurance company and say, we got to, they say, okay, we're going to cover the renovations on the inside, but we're not going to cover them again if you don't replace that roof. So the first summer, like we moved in here in April, and so the following April, we were already, putting a roof on this place. Now, where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? Oh, anyway, so, oh yeah, oh, right, yes. Thank you, Aldo. So we actually had a friend who was a contractor, and we made the insurance company give him the contract. And he did everything he could to cheat us and cheat the insurance company. He was like, we thought he was joking when he said, oh, didn't you have a flat screen TV on that wall? And we went, no. Right? But anyway, when we submitted the materials that we wanted, like to the insurance company for the kind of floor, like the insurance company said, okay, it's this kind of flooring. So this is what you need an equal or more value of. And then, I got the correct paint chips and everything. And we even let them use our router to hand router the baseboards, right? This contractor, a friend of ours, bought 77-cent floating flooring when we were approved at $1.99, right? He was just trying to suck the money out of the insurance. I had to fire him, a friend. And then he came after us with, oh, I've got a $3,000 bill left here. And I said, no, you're not getting that. And he said, why? I said, because Howie had to finish the job. And the lumber and everything that was paid for the routering, he did it wrong. And then he flipped the board over and did it wrong again. And pieces of the floor were not matching up, and the flooring was cheap. And I mean, you just moved the TV and it scratched. And Yeah, it's just, there's a reason that was the first time in our lives, Howie, that you let somebody else work on our home. And the last. First and last. So I mean, so we told the insurance company, and we sent them, pictures and stuff of the stuff, and he outright lied to me when I said, "How much you pay for that shit?" Right? And he goes, "Blah blah blah blah," and I said, "No, you didn't." And it's not the stuff I ordered either, right? That kind of stuff. So the insurance company, we told them what was going on. We told them we had to fire him, and they paid Howie $1,500 to finish the job, which was basically he redid the entire floor again, right? Because it wasn't the floor we were supposed to have. So yeah, contractors, even ones that are supposed to be honest and true friends. I mean, that's not, yeah, I took them already today, Sherry. I took them already today. So yeah, I feel you. I know you and your father, and both of you with, health challenges, had to finish that job yourselves. So you make sure the insurance company or whatever, if they come after you, you make sure you've documented that you finished the job yourself in case they decide to come back after you for that. Hey, Chrissy Talty, how's it going? Oh, I know. It's, hey, CFF, how's it going, sweetheart? Same. We do all the work ourselves this year in the remodel of our kitchen, except the flooring. Well, you saw how we build the addition, right? I wish I had a YouTube channel when we took the whole front porch off this place and made it smooth, because it went the full length of the house. I had to jack up the end and put a new foundation in under it, and because they built it on a log retaining wall, and it was nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. Roofs, foundations, like heating, lighting, everything had to be replaced. Absolutely. This house was rebuilt from the ground up, and then added onto. So, I mean, I don't look at this house as anything other than the house that Howard built. You know what I mean? It's the first time we let somebody work on our home, also only because it was a cause of electrical fire, and it was too much for us to handle. Yeah, I get that. Hey, Carrie Ramsey, how are you? Kept missing your live feeds. How are you doing? Well, I'm trying to do live streams as often as possible, like public live streams as often as possible, just because I've had a lot of emails of people saying, "Hey, you can't completely, you can't completely take away our daily live streams because, you're my connection to the outside world, or I feel like I'm being listened to when I'm alone. You're the only family we have." Those kind of letters, they mean a lot, right? And I don't care what the gossip factory thinks if I've got an inflated ego. That's their shit, not mine. Okay? But the truth is, I'm going to try and live stream every day if I can, publicly, for the simple reason is that's what I bought all this data for, right? The judges on TV say take before and after and both sign all receipts and bills. Everyone. Thank you, Mary Jane. Pictures. Yeah. Oh, I got tons of pictures, right? But guess what? A lot of my pictures were digital. I'm putting together actually a scrapbook of all the pictures we took before we started doing videos, right? I got one of those disposable one-shot deal cameras I got to take into Walmart before they stop developing film, because I don't know what's on it. So, hey, Sherry W., how's it going? I really do enjoy your live streams, Bev. Really bummed when I miss them. Well, I am going to try and put them out here every day when I can. Now, remember, garden season's coming. So I'm going to be going from garden to Garden to pool, garden to pool, garden to pool. You know what I mean? We got. I want to. Whatever. 10-year medallion. What about my 10-year medallion? I'm out of the loop. Been dealing with stuff. Who are you talking about? It's not worth even discussing Suburban Hillbilly. I just call them the Gossip Factory because I don't want them to I don't want anybody even looking up who they are. You know what I mean? So I don't even, I don't even say the name of their actual forum. Joe Mama. Mwah. Thank you, Joe. What about my 10-year medallion? Bev, I so look forward to visiting you and my other friends on here. I don't see anyone till I go to the store. Well, I don't go out much either. Like yesterday, Briar and I went shopping. And it was only because Briar needed to go shopping, and Briar pays the gas for that, right? He gives me a monthly fee to use my tablet because his cell phone company doesn't do data plans and tablets. So I lent him mine. He pays me $50 a month for the use of that tablet and 10 gigabytes, and for driving him to and from work and to and from the store when he needs to go, right? So why not? I'm going. I might as well take advantage of sales. And they had cottage rolls on. I love cottage rolls, those pickled pork cottage rolls. And one is in the crock pot right now. Do you want to see? Because it isn't a video. So normally those pork cottage rolls are like $11, between $10 and $12. And do you want to see my garden? There's my garden. Normally those pork cottage rolls are like $10 to $12. And is my dishwasher leaking again? What the hell is going on? Is this the dishwasher leaking? No, must have been water spilled. Okay, sorry about that. This is tonight's supper. I'll show you. Where is this water coming from? This is a pickled pork cottage roll. And you'll recognize it because it comes kind of like a corned beef, but it's pork and it's pickled and it's not smoked, right? So it's a different process. So there's cabbage and an onion and some nice russet taters in there. And that is tonight's supper. I better turn that light out. What the hell? Howie must have gave Gracie water or something. Sorry, folks. I know I can make you seasick with my waddle. Now I will see all the comments that you made while I was showing you stuff. Okay, I gotta plug the phone back in to charge. That's really good, right? Because it cooks all day, and the pickle of the cottage roll kind of sweetens the cabbage, and then you got nice meat. It's kind of like corned beef and cabbage, only it's a pickled cottage roll. And I did buy a corned beef, and I'll do it the same way. So let me know if you want a video for St. Patty's Day on how I make corned beef and cabbage. What is pork pickled in? It's pickled in a brine. It's pickled in a pickling brine, a cure. Okay, the difference between a pickled cottage roll and a ham is the process that it goes through to become what it is. A pickled cottage roll is like the butt pieces all tied together, and they are soaked in a brine in a cure until they're pink all the way through. Okay. And then they're vacuum sealed in the bag. And you just boil them to like take off. So you couldn't, if you wanted to, let's put it this way, if you wanted to roast one of these like a ham, you would have to boil it first or soak it at least twice to get rid of some of the cure salt flavor, right? So that's why that's why I cook it in water with cabbage and potatoes and onion. Okay, Margaret, it's nice to see you. Bev, gotta go. I'll watch the replay later. Take care, Sue Marie. Mwah. So yeah, it is a bloody delicious meal. Hey, dear. Cottage roll and cabbage and potatoes. Of course, any boiled supper. I think he just went out. Like any boiled supper. Oh. By the way, folks. Your cards for Heather have been arriving. And as soon as Howie checks the mail today, I will put any more cards in here, and then I will send this off to Heather. I'm really grateful that there is now a U.S. address for people to send cards to. Hey, Ann Lewis, Lori M. I haven't seen Dallas on here. I don't know. I don't know how she is. I have been trying to call her and leaving her messages, and I haven't been seeing any posts on the Connected Hearts. Somebody, your paws are wet. Your paws are wet. I don't want your paws up here when you're wet. Oh, you got a burpees? Did you just have a big drink of water? My baby? Oh, my baby. Can I have a kiss? Really, Gracie? Are you going to make me beg? Are you going to make me? Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Gotcha. All right. I'll be right back, folks. I don't trust the dishwasher. I'll be right back. I just want to double check. Oh my goodness. You're such a silly saucy. Yes, you are. You're a silly girl. Give me that sock. Ha ha ha! I got it from her. She just grabbed a sock thinking I would, love to play fetch with a sock. Hey, Deborah's this and that. Yeah, I know. I left the bathroom door open and the curtain open. So, you have a new grandson, Ellen. Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. That's awesome. I have granny envy. I want grandbabies. Oh, that's wonderful news. What? What you wanting? What time is it? Okay. I can't stay too long. Is there any birthdays today? Somebody had a birthday today. Oh, you mean the You Are My Sunshine? "13 grandbabies. Wow, congratulations." Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lori. Happy birthday to you and many more. Oh, I'm 57, okay? I'm like 10 years past waiting for grandkids, right? Happy birthday, Lori. Happy birthday. So, I don't know what's coming up, but I did hear from, did somebody send me something from Best Buy? Because all of a sudden my phone went bing, bing, and it says you got a tracking order from Best Buy. It's like, what? I don't know these things. So, I want grands, but not too soon. Well, how old are you, Candy? Isn't it? I love it when I get to sing happy birthday. So, Mary Jane wants me to sing. Is she still here? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. Mwah. There, that's what you wanted. I thought so. I'm 58, but my son is only 19. Oh no, my son's Briar's 28 and Arthur's 33, and he's been in a relationship for over 8 years. I'm ready. I promised that I would stop nag. I would never nag them, but I mean, these promises have expiry dates. Like 5 years. You're welcome, Ellen. I used to sing that to Molly in her later days. I think it's something that everybody, has a childhood memory of, right? Hey, Jan, how's it going in Michigan? Yeah, it's been lovely here, but now it's becoming overcast. I think we're going to get some rain. But the snow on our roof went from 2 feet to this thick over the last 2 days. I heard it's quite salty. What's quite salty? Jason's sister. Bev, I made blood orange jelly. Ooh, that sounds delicious. That does. That's my family song. I think everybody who speaks English, like is from a basic English speaking country, that's the song. That's the family song. Everybody knows You Are My Sunshine, right? So it's not nagging when you serve baby carrots, baby spinach, baby back ribs, baby cheesecake. You know what? Yeah, that's a good supper to design. It's going to get close to 80 here today, and I haven't even started seeds. Wow. So do you like the blood orange jelly? And do you actually use blood oranges, or do you use a blood orange juice that you get from the store? I used to sing it to my babies to calm them. My nephew's dad, or my brother-in-law Marty, used to sing them Laura all the time. Right? So my kids say that I sang to them, but I don't remember. I don't remember, singing to my kids in bed, like singing them to sleep. But apparently I told them stories and I sang to them. So, yeah, absolutely. Well, folks, I have to get back to work. I want to finish chapter 7 because chapter 6 of Anne of Windy Poplars was only like 3 minutes long. So I want to give people more than just a 3-minute chapter, right? So tomorrow I'm canning a lot of corn finally. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. But for all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual push of love and light to ourselves, to each other, and to the world. I address my higher power the way I address mine. You address your energy source, your spiritual source, your higher power the way you want to. Okay? And that way we can all participate. Right? So And if you don't want to stay, you don't have to, right? So nice deep breath. Oh, great spirit, original spirit of which my spark came. How's it going, Chief? Thank you for giving me a few moments today to sit down with my YouTube family. We got to stay in touch. It's really important, especially these days. Especially these days, right? But we don't just come here to talk. We come here to love and to support and share joy and sadness and share our lives to the best of our ability in these uncertain times. But at the end, God, as you well probably know, we like to pull ourselves together and link hearts and link hands and send a spiritual push out to the people that need it the most in the world. So let's start with the negative Nellies and the people who are having a hard time staying positive in life because they're so negative. We just want them to heal, God, and to feel love and joy coming at them from all angles. So we'll give them to you. Now, God, the rest, we're going to lift ourselves and our friends and our family and the rest of the world that needs your love, needs the light of your smile, God. And we're going to lift them up so that you can smile down upon their hearts, our souls, and give us a nod that we're going to be okay. Now, God, we're going to link hearts and we're going to link hands and we're going to rev up our joy and our love and our peace. And we're going to go like a spiritual burst out to the world and to each other. And as our light builds and glows, as the circle broadens, it pushes back at the darkness that threatens us all the time. Without darkness, there would be no light. So we just have to maintain our side of the coin. So thank you, God. Look after our friends that are ill, that, ceilings are collapsing, crappy diagnoses, being alone, neglected or rejected, or, having a hard time communicating with people you love, or being alone and isolated. Give them your extra love today, God. Make sure I give them my share because I know you're there. Thank you. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Peace be with you. Merry meet. Miigwech. Whatever your salutation is, whatever your greeting or closing is, that's up to you. But know that, when we gather and we speak, we are heard. Take care. God bless. Hopefully I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Love you.